Hey guys, it's Jules and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Of Curses and Kisses book tag. My phone is plugged in, which is why it's sideways like this. Just wanted to say I'm dumb, and even though I asked how to pronounce her name, I completely forgot to say who tagged me. I was tagged by Thya. Her link will be down below for Twitter and for her blog post because she's a book blogger. She's super sweet. Please go check out her blog. It's what she deserves. Thank you so much for tagging me. I would have done it sooner, but I was waiting for my copy to come in, and it took till yesterday. So here we are. She's here. She's beautiful. Look at this. Look at her. Look at that. Look at those roses and the pink. Ugh. She's so pretty. So I'm just gonna jump right into this. The first question is Jaya, and it is your favorite fictional bookworm, and of course you guys are all not going to be surprised by the book I show, but I chose Juliet from Shatter Me. I couldn't really think of anybody else besides Hermione, to be honest, and I've never read the books past book 1, so I didn't think it'd be fair of me to choose her. Plus I don't even own them. But yeah, so she was the only one I can think of, but also I do love Juliet in the original trilogy, so I figured it was a good choice anyways. The next question is Grey, and it's your favorite Brooding character, and I chose Isaac Sullivan from The Devouring Grey. I absolutely loved his character throughout this book, and I can't wait for him to be like even more developed in the second one, because we like started to get to see like more of what it's like in his head and like what happened to him in the past and stuff and how that's affected him now. But I know book 2 it's gonna be so much more, and I'm so freaking excited because I love him so much. Next is St. Rosetta's Academy, and it is your favorite fictional school. And this was tough because, again, the only school I could think of was Hogwarts, and I didn't want to pick that. So I ended up choosing Xiantan from Love Boat Taipei. There's a good chance I pronounced that wrong, and if I did, I am so sorry. I chose this because I recently read it, and I thought it was so interesting to see how how strict it is there, but also how willing the kids are to be like, bye, we're gonna sneak out and do all kinds of things we're not supposed to do. And so I just thought it was a really fun place, and there was the one teacher whose name I can't remember now, but I loved her. I think she was one of the counselors or somebody, but I absolutely loved her, and I just thought it was a really interesting concept. The next question is Jaya and Isha, and it is your favorite fictional siblings, and y'all are gonna hate me for this too, but I tried so hard to pick other siblings, but they're just my favorite. It's Charlie and Tori from Heartstopper, and I love their dynamic. They're always so cute, so they're definitely one of my favorite siblings. Next is Romance and Revenge, a book that features both themes, and I chose The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh because it's a retelling of 1001 Nights, or Arabian Nights, I forget what it's called. I think it's called 1001 Arabian Nights or something like that. I really like this book because it's about her going in there and she's trying to get revenge because of something that happened to her sister, I believe, and then she ends up falling for the guy, and then she's conflicted because of that. The next question is Rose Pendant, and it is a book that features a touch of magic, and all of the books I own don't feature just like a touch. It's all very, very magical, and so this was a little hard. But I chose Girls of Paper and Fire because in this book, if you haven't read it, the main character, I don't remember her name, she has a pendant that opens on her 18th birthday, and it won't open before then even if she tries. And so I thought that would be like a good choice because in Of Curses and Kisses she has like a rose pendant, and it plays like a very important part in the book. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say. But there's so much more magic in this book, but I was just like, I'm gonna focus on that one thing, and that'll be the touch of magic. So next is Rao And Emerson Families, a book that deals with the pressure of family expectations. I chose Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. The reason I chose this book is because the main character, Alice, has kind of become somewhat of the head of the household by having to provide for the family when her father disappears. The next question is Leo, Rahul And Daphne Elizabeth, a book that features a supportive friend group, and I chose The Gilded Wolves because I absolutely love this dynamic. Just putting it out here now, is this a controversial opinion? Probably, but this group's better than the Six of Crows group. I said what I said and I don't have regrets. I just love their dynamic so very much, and they all are such like different complex characters, and the way like their relationships with one another vary so much depending on the person, and they all like just know each other so very well. And I just think that's such like a beautiful thing, and I love friend groups. The second to last question is Enemies to Lovers, and it's a book that features this trope, and I had a lot in mind, but I settled on The Unhoneymooners. I chose The Unhoneymooners because their enemies to lover story is a little more complex, because it's not just because they misunderstood each other, but there was a third player kind of swaying the opinions of them, and so because of that I think this is a really good choice, and I just loved their relationship as it went on, and I love that it dealt with so much more than just their relationship. And the final question is Caterina, a character that seems like an ice queen slash king but is actually a cinnamon roll, and I chose Nathaniel Thorn from Sorcery of Thorns because he is actively trying to push people away, and so he kind of makes himself cold and distant, but as you get to like know him and once he starts warming up to people, he is a cinnamon roll, and I adored him so very much when I was reading this book. I brought Diego because it's been a hot sec since y'all have seen him, and he's looking like a bear, so I thought y'all should see him. But those are all the questions for the tag, and now I'm gonna go on to my question of this video, but first let me go over the responses from the last video. I last asked what is one of your goals for the year, and I got 2 responses. One friend said that their goal is to go fully vegan this year, which, like, good luck. I believe in you. You're gonna do it. I know that for sure. The other response, which is a Robin Reads, they said that one of their goals is to read a big book, so 500 pages or more, every month, and that they're kind of struggling with it, but like, I believe in you. You can do this. And I mean, hey, if you don't reach the goal, you don't reach the goal. There's always next year. Good luck with that. I believe in you 1000%. For this video, I'm gonna use one of the tag questions, which is the supportive friends one, but instead of like being like a book, I'm gonna ask you guys, do you guys have like a supportive friend group that you like love? For me, I have a lot of different friends who are there for me. I just wanna know, who are your supportive friends and what do you love about them? Is basically what I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it earlier because I don't know how to use words. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing Diego, if nothing else. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!